Oh my god, you guys, what's up? Divine Chakras here. Welcome back to the channel. Grand Rising, Grand motherfucking Rising. Oh my god. Okay, a lot going on in the atmosphere. We have Friday the 13th tomorrow, and y'all know I was born on Friday the 13th. I was born January Friday the 13th, 1984, if you were not aware of that. So, this makes me 34 years old in 6 months, exactly, as of tomorrow. And I could not be more excited, number one, because, you know, celebrating my half yearly. But number two, tomorrow is also the solar eclipse. Now, today is the new moon in Cancer. So, this video is going to be about new moon in Cancer, eclipse, plus, I don't know what else. I can't even think. Oh, daily reading. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to stop the car really quick, shuffle, pluck some cards, and then keep it moving. I am about 30 minutes or so behind today than I was yesterday. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I don't really operate on time, and if a motherfucker want to say something about me being late, then I'm gonna just look at you like, okay. But anywho, so okay, let's first, so I can get to where I'm going. Let's first talk about this new moon in Cancer. So new moon in Cancer is going to be all about rebirth. Okay, Cancer is a water sign. Cancers are very sensitive, very intuitive. They know things. It's like they can sense and feel and know things. Okay. I love Cancers, but I have a love-hate relationship with them because I'm all earth and because I'm so grounded, because I'm so like, I don't want to say I'm hard, but I'm just very factual. I'm very like, okay, let's get to it. Like, why are we, what is the fluff for? You know what I mean? Like, we need to let's get to it. That's me. Whereas a Cancer wants to yada 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 and blah. You know what I'm saying? Like they just so like feminine energy. Whereas like, I don't want to say I'm masculine because I'm not fire. But I do have a lot of masculine qualities, or I guess energies, to my energy. Okay, so this is gonna be all about rebirth. So taking your spiritual baths are going to be vital during this time. Also, candle magic is going to be something that you can definitely tap into. So I would definitely use this time to tap into your higher self, your inner self and your higher self. Okay, really developing a relationship with who you are and where you're going. All right, if you've been in the dark like me for the past almost damn near month, I swear, like, this week I have slowly been coming out of my shell, and just literally like been coming up with all these like ideas. So I started my podcast officially yesterday, and podcasts will be recorded once a week on a specific topic. Now, I am going to leave the link in the description box below for you guys. This is just a sidebar about the podcast that I started. It's called Third Eye Lectures, okay? So this is just an example of like the epiphanies that people will start to have, like creative epiphanies. Like I felt like I was like in a long-term creative block, and I was just like, oh my God, like what the hell is going on with me? I had all these great ideas. I had all this great momentum, and now all of a sudden nothing is happening, right? So now, like, I started my podcast last night. I recorded one episode, which is just an introduction, about 5 minutes or so. Nothing huge. But now is the time to really start to tap into your life purpose. Like, you're going to really start to see and feel who you are and what you're supposed to be, right? Especially for those who are like awakening, or like stepping into like a higher plane of spirituality, right? You're really going to be feeling the energies of having an epiphany, and really seeing and feeling and knowing what your life purpose is. Why is that, Shalom? That's because number one, water is all about manifestation. It's all about renewal. It's all about like washing away and having something anew, right? If you have a fire, you put it out with water, right? The fire dissipates, everything has been destroyed, but now that water, you can use that water to fertilize and regrow, rebirth something newer and greater and better. So that's what this new moon in Cancer is all about. And then our full moon is going to be in Aquarius. Okay, so you see like how you go from this awakened energy to now like this by the end of the month, this surge of energy to want to produce and to tap into these great things. Aquariuses are like great thinkers, and they come up with these awesome ideas. They may not sometimes know how to fluidly like execute them, but they come up with these genius ass ideas. Okay, it's the awakened sign, the age of Aquarius. All right, so the second part to this is the eclipse, right? So we have a partial lunar eclipse happening tomorrow, and then the lunar eclipse will finish by the end of the month, which will then be the full moon. Okay, and the eclipse is happening on Friday the 13th. So how about that? Now, I'm not a superstitious person where I'm just like, oh my God, stay in the house during Friday the 13th. But best believe that the energies will be amplified, okay? Everything is always amplified when we have these great movements within our atmosphere. And the eclipse is one of them, right? So with the eclipse, this is definitely like the time where the veil thins between the physical world and the spiritual world. And I know for me, like, I'm going to be tapping into my father's energy. I really want to reach back out to my father. And I know that the veil is thinning. The closer we get to tomorrow and then going into Saturday and Sunday, that energy will still be lingering, okay? So I want to tap into my father's energy. Now, some of you all may want to tap into your ancestors, your spirit guides, deities, gods, goddesses, what have you, which is totally cool. Tapping into spirit, period, this is going to be the best time for you all to do it, is to invest in your spiritual heightening, your spiritual ascension. Eclipses are the best time to do it. Eclipse is going to be the best time for you to do any of your ritual work. Like, it's going to be amplified. It's a great time to do any ritual work, but eclipses is like, yeah, like if you're really trying to tap into, again, like who you are, what you're about, what your life purpose is, what are the next steps that you need to be making in your spiritual journey or just in your physical journey overall. Now is going to be the best time to do that. Why? Because, you're going to be able to really you're going to really be able to like hold the energy. Like the energy it's like the perfect day when like the sun is out and it's not too hot. The wind is blowing and you go to the beach and it's like, this is like the shit. Like that is what an eclipse is. For a bruja or for a spiritualist or for someone practicing occultic sciences, like that is what this is like fucking metaphysical holiday is eclipses. Okay, so if you are looking, again, if you're looking to do candle magic, spiritual baths, any other types of rituals, crystal charging, tarot work, okay, this is a great time to do it. Speaking about tarot, going back to number 13, I just thought about it. Death is associated with the number 13 in tarot. It's the number 13. It's the 13th card within the major arcana, which is death, okay? And death is not about like dying. You guys know, like death does not necessarily mean dying. It means like the death of something, the transition, right? The movement into something new, right? When something dies, it can be replanted or it can be rebirthed to be something greater, okay? When something dies, you can remold it and bring it back to life and make it better, make it greater, make it stronger, right? That is exactly what this eclipse energy is. But number two, it also being on Friday the 13th, this is just another reason. Hold on, y'all. I think I see the popo. And my ass will put my seatbelt on at the last motherfucking minute. Because some of y'all be hitting me up about my seatbelt, and y'all know I don't take too well to people telling me what to do in motherfucking directions. I just don't take it very, very well. But anywho, so when something dies, as I was saying, you know, you can mold it and bring it back to life, and you can transfer it or transition it into something greater and better. So with that being said, you got new moon, Friday the 13th, and a partial lunar eclipse all on one day. Solar, not lunar. Wait. Yeah, lunar eclipse. Sorry, not solar, lunar. Now, just so you guys know, what is an eclipse? An eclipse is, and I should have started off with this, but who am I? An eclipse is basically when the moon passes between the earth and the sun. So let's say that this is the earth, this is the sun, the moon goes in between like that. Okay, so that's what an eclipse is. You guys remember last year we had this big huge solar eclipse. During the day we could actually see it. It could be seen all over the world actually. And that is around the time that I started covering my hair, and that's when I really started to step into like my spiritual walk. Like I was already there, but it was just like go time, go 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 go. Like that's what the eclipse did to me last year in August. And I know that a lot of people were losing their minds. People were like erratic, accidents and things like that. So just know, like, it's the same type of energy even with the partial eclipse, solar or lunar. I keep getting confused. Oh my god, lunar eclipse. You may have deaths around you. You may have a lot of births. You may have a lot of people having like crazy ass events that are happening to them. You know, you may have like people winning the lottery, getting scratch offs and winning money. You might find some damn money somewhere. You know, you may have jobs call you and give you a interview of a lifetime. Like, it's just like eclipses cause for crazy erratic things and behaviors and events to happen. So just know that tomorrow again is Friday the 13th. People are going to be superstitious. Oh my god, Friday the 13th, bad luck. But remember, the universe is mental. So everything, yes, and I'm about to take a bite of this food, because it is what it is. But remember that the universe is mental, and everything happens on like your brainwave, on your brainwave level. So basically, if you are looking to manifest something, now is going to be the best time to do it. Don't feed into the Friday the 13th BS that, you know, these Christians and these superstitious motherfuckers is talking about, because it's a bunch of baloney. It's a bunch of baloney, and you know that, sis. You know that, brother. So take this opportunity again to really focus in on yourself, really focus in on your spiritual growth, really focus in on your creativity. Do some journaling. Write down ideas, write down things that you want to execute within the next 6 months. And what I want to do lastly is announce that I will be doing a special. Now that we're going to get into the reading, I am going to be doing a special starting today for a 6-month spread, in order for you to see what to expect for your life over the last 6 months of this year. I'm going to be doing 6 cards for $30. Okay, 6 cards for $30. That's $5 a card. Okay, don't get no better than that. This reading could last anywhere up to an hour. So really, you know, my hour readings are $80 at regular price. You're literally getting almost, I'm not going to say it's a full hour, because I'm not going to be like that psychic that was on Groupon talking about it was an hour when it was only 30 minutes. It's a possibility depending on how detailed the reading is, or how much spirit comes through for you. One person could have a great year and it's like 15-minute reading. Another person can have a lot of shit going on, 777 Ashe. Another person can have a lot of shit going on, and so that may require me to do maybe a 45-minute reading with you on your 6 cards. Okay, so if you are interested and getting a 6-month full spread reading for $30, please, 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 please email me. Some of you guys have been emailing me since I've come back to YouTube, I guess. So I appreciate you guys reaching out. Y'all know my email, divinechakras777@gmail.com, okay? Now, since we're out of light, let's quickly shuffle these cards. And today is July the 12th, Spirit. So we just want to get a message for today. We want to get a message for today from Tarot about what to expect, what energies we need to focus in on and or work with for today. Spirit says stop, top and bottom, okay. Oh wow, okay. So we have the Lovers card, and we have the Eight of, no, not the Eight. Yeah, the Eight. The Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands. Or Eight of Swords. Oh my God. Eight of Swords. So I love this reading for today, number one, because the Lovers is all about like it's all about that Gemini energy, but it's also all about like that Cancer energy as well. And so this is all about like, it may not necessarily be love, but it's all about relationships. So I'm going to tell you guys to take the time. I hear family life. So really take the time to focus in on your family life. Really take the time to check in with your family. Reach out to family members that you haven't spoke to in a while and make sure that they're okay. Tap into family energy. Even if that means like, you know, getting the family together for a cookout this weekend, or for a family reunion, or something of the sort, like some type of gathering of family members. This is going to be a great time for you all to do that, okay? There's lots of love energy. There's lots of fluid energy in the air right now. And so now it's going to be a great time for you guys to tap into that energy, okay? So love on your family. Love on each other, man. Like sometimes family is all that we have, and blood is thicker than water. And this may not even be your blood family. This may be like people you call family, because sometimes our blood they don't come through for us, okay? So again, even check on your strong friend. Spirit says check on your strong friend, okay? Reach out to your friends. I hear mental health advocacy right now. So this may be also a great time to tap into energy of someone that it may be suffering with mental health as well. And you know, someone that really may need you to reach out to them. You may not be aware of how like someone may have been thinking about you, or they really needed like someone to like talk to. So reach out. I know some of you guys may be feeling like that right now. Tap into your family, okay? Family energy. Wow. If this doesn't talk about what I was just talking about, I don't even know what to say. Transition, transformation, rebirth. And sometimes a lot of us, like right now, some of us feel like we're walking blindly. Like we don't even know what the fuck we're walking into. You know what? But you gotta let spirit, you gotta let spirit guide you. You have to let your intellect guide you, okay? It's time to put into action and put into work all the things that we have been learning and studying and understanding about ourselves and about spirituality overall. Right now is the time to put that information into fruition, put that information into the universe, and allow the universe to use us in such a way that we are going to be good, okay? Allowing for that abundancy and that prosperity to really step into our lives, right? Sometimes we may feel restricted. Some of us feel like we're bound, we're tied, we're again blinded, and it's all mental. Swords is about mentality, all about that head, that air signs, those air signs. This card is a Gemini card as well. So we got a lot of Gemini energy right now. So you may be like I think about my daughter right now, who's a Gemini. I just talked to her last night. But this may be someone that is a Gemini, or we just need to tap into some Gemini energy right now. Okay, so I hear headstrong. It's time to be headstrong. It's time to really focus in on what you've been thinking about, right? If you've been thinking about negativity, it's time to dispel that negativity. If you've been thinking positive, continue to harness and hone in on that positivity and use it to your advantage. Okay, press on and move forward, right? I hear moving on up to the east side to a deluxe. Like, that's literally what the song I hear in my head right now. So it's time to move on up. It's time to move on out. It's time to create the magic and create the universe and create the reality in which we were given to as a birthright. Okay, it is not our birthright to work and to pay bills and to be miserable and to be unhealthy and to be stressed, and to be mad and to be sad and to be angry and to be killing and to be violent and to be all these negative things. That's not what the universe created us for. The universe created us to be abundant, to be prosperous, to love each other, to guide each other, to tap into it, the overall entity of the universe. That is why we were created as people. Okay, that's why we were created as people. Last card, Queen of Pentacles. This is all about that Sagittarius Capricorn energy. Man, oh man, it's a prosperous time right now, you guys. It is a prosperous time. I was just telling you guys, play the lottery, okay? Sometimes it's not all about everything that you have, but it's about that one thing that you can focus on that is going to bring in that abundance, that is going to bring in that prosperity, that's going to bring in that money, that's going to bring in that stability, right? That's going to bring in the fruits of your labor. Sometimes you may not be able to go all over the place and do all these different things. Even though I'm a makeup artist, I'm not really focusing in on makeup right now. I'm focusing on spirituality. Because that's where the universe needs me right now. That's where my energy is needed the most. And so sometimes you may feel like, oh, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. Yes, you're doing too much. Okay? Because you're trying to focus in on too many things. So if we just focus in on one thing that we're really, really good at, that we know, come on, son, that we know is going to bring us money, or not even money, but bring us prosperity and abundance and wealth, then that's the thing that we should be going with. That's the thing that we should be focusing in on. Okay? So with that being said, you guys, we're about to head into traffic, which sucks. So I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget that the link for my podcast is going to be in the description box below for you to start listening to. Most likely, podcasts will be up and ready to go on Mondays. Okay? At the start of the week, just so that you guys can get the meat and the potatoes and get the good info that you need in order to go through the week. The next video on my channel will be all about my third eye tattoo, the reason why I got it, what it means, the background, all that information. So I will have that available to you guys. If not tomorrow, it may not be until next week. We will see. I have a pretty full weekend. I actually have to go over the next couple days and just take everything out of the shop, which it really wasn't a lot. I mean, the shop was really small. So I got to go take everything out of the shop and close everything down. And yeah, that'll be the end of that chapter. And I feel a lot of relief. Sheesh. I feel a lot of relief. But I feel really good about everything everything that is finally coming. My body finally catching up to my abundance. Like, that is what is about to happen. Like, literally, like, my body is about to catch up. Like the great Dr. Phil says, once you manifest something, it's already there. You already have it. It's just that your body has to catch up to it. Okay? And don't forget, you guys, we gotta be open, and we have to tell the universe that we are open, that we are ready, that we deserve this, that we want this, that we need it now, that it's ours, right? And just sit back and watch the magic happen. Sit back and watch it happen, you guys. All right? I love you guys so much. Hi. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will check you guys in the next video.